Hello my people, it is your redneck from Texas Nate, and today we have the new Arrow video box set. Now if you guys remember, this is the one that I was looking at during Texas Frightmare when Arrow was there, and I was like, I want it, but guess what? I waited until it got here because I'd already pre-ordered and paid for it. So we had to wait, and it finally got here. So we're going to go and take a look around. Okay, so if you know what this is about, Enter the Video Store, Empire Screen. So it's kind of an homage, okay, to the old video day stores. And let me get this here so y'all can see it. If you want to pause and take a look at the back of this, okay. All right, so we've got, here are the movies that are in there. The Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena, Robot Jocks, and of course MGM's part of it. And so this is a throwback to the actual old days of Empire Video as well. As you can see, they've actually done it to where, hey, Robot Jocks is this portion, you know, you've got the Dungeon Master, you know, dolls here, all the little dolls here. Okay. There we go. Got Arena. Okay. Then there's some stuff on the bottom. Okay. And so, go over here, you can take a look. It says 77 minutes, 78, 97, 84. So that's just the run times and your audios. Of course, these are Region B, so you will need a region-free player to watch this. So I highly advise, if you don't have one, to get one. If you need help finding one, I can help you. All right, so this is just the slip cover, so we're going to go and take this out. And the slip cover is pretty much identical to the box. Okay, there's at the front. Here's one of the sides. The back that you don't see because it's covered up. So you've got, you know, Cellar Dweller. And I love how it says VHS rental on that. Open till 11 p.m. And then on top, you're never too old to play with toys. And we will say that 100%. So let's take the lid off. Comes out just like that. All right, take out the goodies. All right, so we will start with the actual book. Okay, so I'll set these to the side. And this is an old style, making it look like Arrow Video Magazine, like it would have been in 1989. So, the way this book is, it kind of goes through every little piece of the movie. This is a freaking awesome little book. It goes, tells you the cast, the crew, for each movie. Cellar Dweller, of course, Jeffrey Combs. And if you didn't know anything about Empire, then you gotta know. Then you need to read up a little bit, and that's what I'm talking about. So this is an Empire set, and so you've got the likes of like Stuart Gordon. You know, Charlie Brand is the producer or for every one of these, because, you know, Charlie Brand at that time had owned Empire and was working through it, so it made logical sense. You know, he's a producer. Okay. All right. Yep. See, Cellar Dweller and Dolls. And Dungeon Master, of course, was his own story, you know, that he had done. So it is awesome. I love books like this. And then once you get through that part, then you can start seeing, you know, there's definitely some art, you know, there's some pictures from it. Empire, Emperor of the Bees, Rise and Fall of Empire. Yep. If you guys remember the big box sets from VHS, it's kind of how it was back then. Dungeon Master. I've not seen Dungeon Master since the 90s. So it's going to be great to see this, especially in the updated version. Dolls. Stuart Gordon. Everybody knows Stuart Gordon, of course, from Reanimator. Hey, there he is. Man of the Hour. Jeffrey Combs. And the Cellar Dweller. Always reminded me of The Gate. Every time I saw the guy, I'm like, y'all stole that from, you know, John Carl Butcher. You know, he was the one who directed. Then you've got Arena. Okay. And Robot Jocks. So yeah, that's our book. And it's got Empire of the Screams, a little catalog. Alright, on to the movies. So we're going to start with Robot Jocks. Okay. Ultimate Killing Machine, part man, part metal. Here we go. Get in here, let you guys see a little bit. This is a 2K restoration in 1080p. Like I said, these are Blu-rays. These are not 4K discs. As you can see, not to be sold separately. So, will we see this? Who knows? Of course, this is, like I said, Empire by Charles Band and by Stuart Gordon. So, it's got some great goodies on here. Her name is Athena. It's a new. You have new interviews too, which is what I'm so excited about on here. Okay. Okay, there you got the disc. And each one of these comes with some cards. Yeah, he's getting ready. Get in the robot. There he is. And all the cards all have that artwork on it. And then, of course, it comes with a poster. And it's a double-sided poster. This is what Screen Factory needs to go back to, because it looks so much better when you have like double-sided things. So here you go. That's a good size little poster. And then you've got the original as well. I still like the original better. That's me. But you know what? Even this, let me just take this out so you guys can see. That is what it comes with when you first get it. So I like when they do the see-through ones like this. That way you can see everything. But I always go with the original. Okay, that is Robot Jocks. And again, this is audio 2.0, English language subtitled, and runs for 84 minutes and a 1.85 to 1 scale. Okay, Arena. Tonight, championship grudge match, man versus monster. For 1,000 years, no human has been the champion. He wants to be the first. And we shall see if he does. Now, there's not a whole lot on this one. We've got it's a 2K restoration from a 35 print, so it's a 1080. We got 2.0 audio, runs at 97 minutes. There's a new audio commentary with this one and a new interview. And then we have some of the older ones like Empire, Monsters, the trailer, the gallery. So it looks like a whole lot made just for Arena. So it's nice to see it. Okay. Same thing. We've got the cards. There you go. Is he going to win? We shall see. And he's getting to have lovey-dovey time. And there you go. There's the new artwork. Alright. Then we've got the poster. And of course you've got the original artwork on the front. And then you have the new one as well. So I like options. Options are good. said, the disc, of course, matches the new artwork. So, turned out good. All right. And see, like I said, this is why you gotta be region free so you can watch stuff like this. All right, we got dolls. They walk, they talk, they kill. Okay, it's a new 2K restoration on 1080p, of course. This one actually has 5.1 and 2.0 options. We got a new audio commentary, an old one with Stuart Gordon. Let's see, we've also got a new interview with Lee Percy, editor of Dolls Reanimator from Beyond. Some of the legacy ones, like Toys of Terror, The Making of Dolls, I remember watching it a long time ago. So, there we go, folks. Alright, take a look. Those creepy old people. Yep. All them dolls. Uh-huh. You know something's up. Okay. You got the poster. And so like I said, they went above and beyond for this set. I mean, I'd love to see like a volume 2. So you got the old school. Kill. And then you have the new one. So like the new one actually looks really good too. So you can't lose on these ones. All right. So there you go. You've got the new artwork, which they always put the new artwork on the discs too. You get the best of both worlds by doing that. Original and new. Okay. The Dungeon Master. I'm excited for this one. Okay, you've got new 2K from the original camera negative. It's the 1080, of course, with 3 different versions: the US theatrical, the pre-release Rage War edition, and the international Rage War edition. We've got new audio and commentary. We've got a new interview with Jeff Byron on I Reject Your Reality and Substitute My Own. None of the older ones, though. So they kept this newer. We've got 77 minutes. It's a mono 1.0. So they definitely kept this old school. Okay. And this one actually came with a card in it. Arrow Video Sales Rental Services. And it's even got a kind of a torn UPC on the back, just like we used to do. Remember? Blockbuster, Hollywood Video. There we go. Oh, crazy. Yep. Ah, there he is. And then you got the old school. All right, you got the new artwork, which I actually like this new artwork. Very much so. This, I mean, this would look awesome with the one Vinegar Syndrome just did a year or so ago. The Beastmaster. Like, you have the Beastmaster and the Dungeon Master together. That would look awesome to me. And then you've got the old school one. Like, this reminds me of straight up old Nintendo kind of, you know, drawings that we got on games. Got the disc. And then the inside. So, get the new on that one. Alright, that's the Dungeon Master. We got one more to go, folks. And that's the one I've been waiting on for a while. Yeah, buddy. Cellar Dweller. I've seen this so many times, but I'm going to watch it again, like always. Okay. Get in here. Look at this. Alright, it's only a 1080p though. That's the thing. It's not a 2K or anything. They did some grading and picture restoration on it, but it's not a 2K or a 4K scan. So this is probably the best we're going to get for now. We've got a new audio commentary by Michael Beek. And then we've got Grab by the Ghoulies, a new appreciation for John Corbuckler, the makeup artist for many of the Empire films and director of Cellar Dweller. I got Inside the Cellar, a new interview with special makeup artist Michael Deek about his work. You've got some production note, the old VHS trailer, a trailer reel, and that is it. Okay, let's go on, open this up. There's a boy. He's about to lose it. Gonna bite the big one. And there he is. Oh yeah. The bad guy. There you go. This is the new artwork, which is not bad at all. But I'm always gonna be the old school guy. Because I like the original artwork actually better on this one. Come on. You get some that just want to open and some that don't. So you got Cellar Dweller, the books, the art books. There he is. There's the. It's all open. Cellar Dweller. And then you've got the new one, which is actually truer to form of the actual Cellar Dweller. Alright. There we go. And so y'all can see that artwork. Like I said, it's new. It looks good. Like I said, it's more a representation of what it really looks like. But I still gonna go old school. I still like that image. And that's why it's my favorite one. Alright, let's go talk about this. Hang out with us, folks. Alright, folks, we are back. And what do we think about this set? You need to own this set. Period. Die. If you like old school 80s Empire fun, then I definitely recommend that you get this. There's so many great ones on here. I mean, and especially too, if you are a full moon kind of person as well, you're going to see how things started really for full moon under Empire. So, what do you need to know? Well, of course, like I said, the saddest part is Cellar Dweller is not a 2K or a 4K. None of them are 4K restorations. None of them are 4K discs either. They're all Blu-ray. Region B. So you gotta have a region-free player to watch these. And they're pretty inexpensive. You will spend more on a couple of these sets. I mean, literally the new Bruce Lee set that came out, it costs more than what the actual player does. And so you can afford, if you're going to be buying these kind of things, to go get a region-free player. They're $100, maybe $125, depending on what version you get. I have a Sony one, and it's does all regions, no problem. Does PAL, NTSC, and that's what you want. You want one that does everything. That way you can watch great stuff like this. These old school ones. So my number. Let me go through the 5 and just go through the order of which ones is my number 5. Number 5 for me is always going to be Dolls on this one. I mean, it's a good movie. It's not high on the list for me. But you can see like where you were going to go see Demonic Toys. You know, you're going to see how Puppet Master, like some of those little pieces of that, they're all kind of tied together in that. So it's a good one to watch. But that's my number 5. Number 4 is Arena. It's a great action film to watch. You know, to see a human fighting this alien and trying to take over. Definitely, it's a great watch. But it's still number 4. Number 3, Robot Jox. I still love Robot Jox. It's always fun to see him get in the suit and then they're fighting one another. So, Rock'em Sock'em Robots at a movie level. Yeah, buddy. Count me in. Dungeon Master, number 2. I've watched that so many times, especially on tape when I was a kid. And then in the 90s, I think I finally watched it on Blu-ray once. So, I'm excited to have it at least on Blu-ray now. Or I watched it on DVD, not Blu-ray. So glad to have it on Blu-ray now. And then, of course, last but not least is my favorite, Cellar Dweller. It's got my boy Jeffrey Combs in it, and you guys know it's going to be good because you got him, Brian Usna, Stuart Gordon, and Charles Band all together doing this one. So my recommendation: everybody should own this in their collection. If you like horror, you like action, you like old school 80s fun, this needs to be in your collection. And it's a, like I said, homage back to those old days of renting those tapes in a movie store. So yeah, you need to get this one. Alright, this has been your Redneck from Texas, Nate. Hope you guys enjoyed it and have a great one. And like I said, this has been the Arrow Video. Enter the video store, Empire Streams. You guys take care and have a great one. Alright, alright, alright.